Okay, so here's our rocket on its way to the moon. I don't need alarm clock anymore. This is the one we started with. And people say, why do I need lights? This is why I need lights. I can barely see that. Okay, let's just check to make sure everything is still fine with this here. So we'll focus our view on the moon, make sure our encounters. Sometimes these things can change on you after some time warping, but everything seems okay. Right, back to here. We'll time warp a little closer. Actually, I'm going to F5 this. That can go there. That can go there. Oh, a contract completed. What contract completed? Oh, wow. One of my moon surveys is done. But the multispectral one's taking it. Still, this is... I might put up more of these. This is the biome scan. There's still left to do. Both around Earth and around the moon. The one around Earth is doing really badly. I don't know. I gotta maybe rethink that. But that's gonna be a problem for another day. So I should have a good moon map. We'll take a look at it when we get out there. Anyway. F5. Let's go. These warnings are coming up because of the automation I put on for night and day. It's kind of annoying now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, I should be able to run my maneuver executor. It is a 1 minute and 3 second burn. This makes it life easier. Yeah, oh yeah. You gotta watch those when time warping, especially for interplanetary stuff. They can change on you for sure. Alright. Let's do this. On our way to the moon. And we have... This always starts a little later than the stock one does. So there... Oh, there it goes. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hopefully it'll all execute this fine. I'm going to do a little bit of physics warping getting this out of the way. So for those that don't know, you hold the Alt key and period. Or comma if you want to bring down the warp. Get this over with a little quicker. Okay, back to regular speed, and we'll watch this from the moon. Hopefully, this will all go well. Reducing throttle here at the end. Hey, that's not bad. I'm just gonna leave that. I don't know, maybe not. I'm way too picky about these things. Let's turn... I gotta be a little careful with ignitions and junk, but there's 29 ignitions on there. I'm gonna turn this thrust limiter down to, like, not 0. That's obviously silly, but 0.5. And we'll just kind of do this manual-like. So, lock it on prograde. I'll get it down around, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, something like that. Hopefully this won't go too quick. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful speed. Beautiful speed. I like this. I have limited ignition, so I don't want to stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. So it's much easier just to reduce that throttle limiter a ton. And then just take your time. And then it's just one burn, one ignition. That's great. I am so happy with that. Oh, I should put it back. Okay, and this thing's just setting itself up for solar panel purposes. Let's actually roll it a little. Oops, this is what I want. That, and I don't know why I turned that on. I did it by mistake. There. Get some nice exposure on these guys. Oh, we're in the radiation belts. We're taking radiation damage. Hopefully that won't take too long. Okay. Out to the moon we go. We go. All right. Let's actually just click here and go warp to here. Here comes the moon at us. Another 25 science. That's the low resolution altimetry scan. We have the sight. Oh my gosh. I love the science that happens in the background with Kerbalism. It's just lovely. It's great. Okay. But I don't think this is going to be doing too much till it's actually sitting on the surface. So we are now, yep, in the moon's SOI. Let's just do ourselves a capture. And this one can land anywhere. Actually, wait a second. Don't I have, showing off my KOS, circularize at periapsis? Didn't I have this? Oh, there, it just made the maneuver for me. If you got it, you got to use it. Okay, F5. So what kind of burn is this? A 14-second burn. That should be good. Back to here. Okay, let's go F5 and warp to that maneuver. A hand grenade etched with flags with little CCPs. For those that don't know, the first Impactor, oh my god, I do not know what number this was with the lunar, the Russian lunar probes, because their numbering system just hurts my brain. But the first one that actually made impact with the moon was actually basically exploded and spread, execute maneuver. Spread little metal plaques with CCCP on them all over the moon. Just like went off with a grenade. Which is quite hysterical. One day people will be living on the moon, and that will be like a historic sight. Nobody's allowed to go in there and mess with all the stupid little plaques that are all over the place. So I don't know how far they would have traveled. They might have traveled pretty far. Alright, coming to our burn here. To circularize this. And then we should be able to just put her down onto the surface. And I should be able to just land anywhere. Okay. Well, the N1 never worked, Alex, so I'd have to go with Saturn V. The N1 wins points for Audacity, though. All right. Our orbit is 13.3 by 13.5. I'm very happy with that. And we'll line up our solar panels. We'll get ready to drop it. So the idea here, too, is this is the guy that's going to drop. There's still fuel left in this, but that's on purpose because it's going to need to be our impactor, because the seismic scanner needs you to have an impactor in order to collect any science whatsoever. But basically, here, we'll again roll this a bit for the solar panels here. Okay. Again, a nervous F5. So we'll obviously, we're going to make our lives easier. We're going to aim for one of these. People, is it? Oh wait, I can delete this. I always said mare, but of course, then somebody was telling me, no, that's what a horse is. It's mare or whatever. But I think I've heard people say mare, like NASA people. I don't know. So we're going to aim for right around here. One of these C's. You know, I don't know. It's one of the eyeballs in the Man of the Moon, probably. It's funny when you get close to the moon how it doesn't look like the Man on the Moon anymore at all. So we'll get to about quarter of an orbit ahead of it. That's pretty close. I think I overbuilt this, he says with some trepidation. Okay, so we're in a bit of the dark here. Now, both of these have probe bodies. Both of these should work completely on their own. So we're going to decouple this. Oh my gosh, that went with some vigor. I should have turned that down. Put this onto the retrograde vector. Turn on our two little ant engines that are down here at the bottom. Okay, that's just making a funny noise when I hit the spacebar. Okay, that worked. They did not activate with the spacebar, but they seem to be activating this way. I have 843 meters per second. I think I should be good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, can I not get trajectories to predict for me a landing spot? I think I do. Okay, let's just burn retrograde right now. See what we get. I think trajectories will give me, though it's not too hard on the moon because the moon rotates pretty slow. Pretty slowly. No, I do not see that. So let's open this. There. What am I missing? Yeah, I always thought it put a red X on here. Oh wait, maybe that's a. I might be on the whole wrong thing. Ah ha ha! There it is. That's what I want. Yep. That little X. Nice. Okay, I got a lot there, so why don't we just burn a little further? That should be good. Nice. I don't have to land on the X, but I like the X. Get rid of you. Oh, that's not what I want. There. Okay, gear on. View to free. That keeps the surface below us. I'm going to roll this so the blue is up, because I always like that. It's better overbuilt than underbuilt. I've gotten a little more like that. I used to be the king of let's build right to the margins on everything, and I've gotten better, mostly through doing tutorial videos. Oh, it won't let me time warp any faster. Mostly doing tutorial videos have got me much better at not being so stingy all the time and just throwing in that little bit of extra fuel. It doesn't hurt. Now, where are we? I want to find a nice flat-ish area. Again, I'll probably just kill my velocity around here somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. A time to impact would be good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta learn. Okay, let's take the time warp off. We got time. We got time. Let's go to here. Okay. We got time as we fall. Let's open up Kerbal Engineer. You're right. There's all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. If I open up my second HUD, there is surface. I do have to watch myself here. Oh, horizontal speed is great to know what that is. Your biome, that's okay. I guess I couldn't put the biome there. The slope that's right below you is not a bad thing to know. I do have to watch under miscellaneous. Let's find that separator. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. That's good. And let's add another separator and push that one up too. Okay, I'd love to get, yeah, time to impact is nice. And you can also get that, maybe it's under vessel? Suicide burn distance is great to know. I think I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, though. Yeah, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. I'm getting nervous. Where are we? Oh, we're not even close yet. The suicide burn distance is nice. If your distance above the surface is more than the suicide, more than the suicide burn distance, then you're in a lot of trouble. Let's try this one more time. We're looking for impact, right? Not that I'll be doing a true suicide burn. Okay, one again. Surface? Body? This is just information about the actual body you're orbiting. I would have thought it would have been under surface. Impact time! Ta-da! There we go. We found it. All right. How are we doing? So we're going to be impacting in 4 minutes and 24 seconds. But we'll be slowing down before that, so. All right, I'm starting to see some nicer terrain. Again, I got so much DV. I think I'm going to be... I can afford being... We are over Oceanus Procellarum. I'm terrible. You can tell I never took Latin in school. Okay. I feel like I'm going really fast. So I'm going to maybe here-ish. It's definitely looking much flatter, which I like. Okay, let's just start killing. Not going to go for any kind of real suicide-y type of burn here. It's going to kill velocity, try and drop straight down. I got lots of fuel. At least I think I do. This is my first time landing, powered landing with this modded, with Kerbalism's real solar system. So I'm assuming it's very similar to that it would be with the regular moon. Killing velocity. Yes, we are. Luna 2, the failures were not numbered. Ah. Yes. That was what, yeah. Okay, so I'm just pushing this prograde vector right up to the top. I'm just going to drop straight down. I'm not doing anything fancy. Just doing this the easiest way possible. I got to be a little careful not to use up all my ignitions. Okay, there we go. We're right like that. Still 72 ignitions. We're fine. Okay, so I got all the fuel in the world. We're 700 meters from the surface. I do not see any kind of shadow. That'd be nice. Let's just slow down a bit. Oh, I see my shadow. Sun's very overhead. Just put cap lock on, too. Slow down. Oh, we got a little bit of upness there. We're fine. We're fine. Beautiful. We're down. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so we got our first moon landing contract. That is done. We got this land on the moon contract. That is done. We still got some scientific data to do. Now, did it green out one of these? Yes, we landed in Oceanus. I'm not going to pronounce that again. So we got to land in 2 more of those biomes. But we do got to do the rest, cover some science. So let's turn stuff on. So we're going to turn on... Oh, let's turn this on to the devices themselves. So radiation scan, telemetry report, and the seismic scan. The seismic scan is active for 14 days, but these other ones go pretty quick. And once one of them's done transmitting, we should be getting our thing. Okay. So there goes our telemetry report, and it doesn't count until, whoa, we got a little bit of a physics bump, until the actual stuff has been transmitted. So you need to transmit all of the science in order, I think, to satisfy this contract. Let's time warp a little more here. We got the temperature scan. That is now gone. Almost. Okay. Transmitting stuff away, and we got 4 minutes left on the radiation scan, and then we're got to do an impact. We has to do an impact. I'm surprised this hasn't gone yet. I guess we're still probably waiting on data yet to transmit. I just want to get this contract done. Oh, there it goes. Whatever. Oh, that was the temperature scan that finally clicked that one off. Okay, so we've done everything as far as contracts go. This stuff will continue to transmit in the background. I don't have to stick around. So we do have our seismic scanner active. I do want to check on my automation, make sure this will turn off when it gets to nighttime. So when I'm in the shadow... Oh. Okay, I guess it got confused. So when I'm in the shadow, I want everything off, including the antenna. I want to try and use no electricity. I'm not sure it'll do that. And then when I'm in the sunlight, I want to turn everything on. I should take care of all that. All right, let's get up to... There's a big old rock right there. Let's get to our... Oh, shoot. And it's not a lander. I hate that. It's a probe. You're not a probe. You're a lander. Game should know as soon as you put on landing legs, you're a lander. Rename vessel. You're a lander. Right there. There we go. Okay. So we'll find our nuts. Oh, I think it's a lander. There it is. So there's our other Lunar 2. Oh, does that mean it has a dumb name? Sorry. This kind of stuff drives me crazy when I see it later. Rename it again. Yes. Lunar 2. Done. That's it. Accept. Switch to them. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a... Kerbal Engineer does predict your landing spot on an airless world, which is really nice. The moon rotates so slowly, I don't think it's that hard to figure. But for something that's rotating a little more quickly, it's nice to see. Okay, so this is simply going to be destroyed. And so what I have learned is the closer you are to here, like to the actual seismic scanner, and the harder you hit, the better. I'm not sure that quite jibes with reality, because I think sometimes you want to set up seismic waves that travel through the body. That's how you study what's going on inside. But I think what I'm going to do is come like this, put this on retrograde, and just simply punch this. Wow, that went... No one actually hit it, of course. Let's see how that works. So... did a Tylo rover. I've never done a Tylo rover landing. I've landed on all the bodies. I ended up doing that at some point. Probably go in frontwards. I just hope this thing doesn't end up, you know, doing a bounce or something like that. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of seismic scanning out of this. That's the hope. And then I'm looking at the time. We'll definitely get that other lunar thing up. So somewhere down there is our lander. We should see a waypoint or something at some point, should we not? Oh, it's not letting me time warp anymore. I just set Lunar 2 as a target. I'm a little surprised we're not... How far away is it? Going right over it. I'm just wondering why... Oh, there it is. I just had that F4. Okay, so there it is. We're going right over it there. Missing it by a little bit. But hopefully this will give us some seismic science here, as we're coming in at almost 490 meters per second. See how this works. Wow. Are we going to get it? There we go. A little poof. Oh, we got some noises. That's what I want to hear. And seismic data. Did we get anything? I hope I didn't do something wrong. Close that. Let's go to the other one. What on earth? Where am I? I selected Lunar 2. I'm on some random asteroid. Okay, let's try this again. Lunar 2. Go there. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. What? I see 0.4 science? There's science here. And it's transmitting it. I see 0.4 of 50. That, oh my gosh, that can't be right. Let's turn that off. Sorry, just give me a moment. If I open up my science thing, that's what I want. My seismic scan on the moon. I got 0.4 of 53.6. Oh my gosh. There's got to be something better to do. That can't be. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be far away. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Okay, I'm going to have to do some Googling and try to figure that out. I did get a little teeny tiny bit of science, but definitely did not get very much. Okay, let's... I also wanted to look at my SCANsat maps and see how they're doing. So this is my biomap of the Earth, which is doing very badly. I'm not impressed by that. I have an altimetry scan of the Earth, which is looking a little better. But I also should have the same thing for the moon. Is it going to switch there? Oh, yeah, it's going. Oh, look at that! How come the moon works so well? So that's my altimetry scan of the moon. My scanners above Kerbin or over the Earth must be crap. And there's my biome. That's not a biome scan. It's a slope scan. Biome scan. That's interesting. That's weird. The missing bits. I've never seen that pattern before. That's really interesting. Nice detail. Okay, so the science was a bust, but I did get, I got a bunch of milestones and some contracts. Okay, let's get back to the KSC. Oh, if I time warp a bit, I'll start seeing the seismic data increase over time. Really? Is that true? I don't think I will. So I think it's done. I think it's just a one-off. Oh, it is 0.5. Okay, it is increasing over time. Okay. It was 0.4, now it's 0.5, now it's 0.6. Okay, something happy's happened. Was the impact then not necessary at all? I don't know.